sky is blue, there's snow on the ground, it's cold, so let's make ourselves a nice meaty soup that'll warm the cockles of your heart. It's pea and ham. I've got a pork shank here with the bone in. I've taken all the skin off, so the combined weight of the bone plus the meat is about 750 grams. Now, depending where you live, you may not be able to get ham shanks, so in the description below this video I've put some alternatives for you. Put it in a pan with an onion cut in half, about a litre of water, bring to the boil. When it comes to the boil, turn the heat down and let it simmer for at least an hour or until the meat is really tender. By the way, did you know that an anagram of pea and ham soup is a handsome pupa? After about an hour, turn off the heat, remove the meat from the pan and leave it to cool. Strain the stock. Oh look, there's a bit of meat in here. We'll put that with the rest. Now put the stock somewhere safe while you carry on with the next bit. Once the meat has cooled, you can start to pick the meat off the bone. Get rid of any membrane like this, you don't really need it for your soup. 10 minutes later, I'm left with a load of sinew and tendon, some ham bones and 250 grams of meat. All that from a 1 kilogram ham shank. It's good to know these things. The next thing to do is to shred the meat. You do it with a fork or just do it with your fingers. Just pull it into bits. I'm putting it all into a separate container. Shredded pork. Melt a couple of tablespoons of butter in a large pan. Add 1 chopped onion, 1 chopped carrot, and cook until the vegetables soften. Once the veggies have softened, add back the cooking liquid of the pork shank, together with any water that you might need to make it up to 1 litre in total. Give it a stir. Now about peas. Now traditionally this soup was made with split peas, essentially dried peas, because that was the only way you could keep peas until the winter. The only problem with using split peas is that you end up with a soup which looks like a disgusting shade of turd. And I would never use fresh peas in this because it's too much faff to shell the peas and they don't taste as good. Instead, I'm going to use frozen peas because they're delicious. I'm adding in 500 grams of frozen peas. Bring it to the boil. While you're waiting for it to come to the boil, add in half a teaspoon of thyme, a quarter of a teaspoon of marjoram, and half a teaspoon of mint. Now with the mint, you're not trying for, this soup is really minty fresh and my breath is fantastic. Rather you're trying for, can I taste a hint of mint in this? I mean, if you really want your soup to taste, this soup is so minty fresh, then you're better off throwing some bacon in a mouthwash. When it comes to the boil, turn the heat down, cover, and simmer for 10 minutes just to cook the peas. After 10 minutes, turn off the heat and allow to cool slightly. You know what's coming next. I'm not going to say it. Let's hear it from you. Smooth. Now this is a good time to test the seasoning because up until now I've not added any salt. Tastes fine. So now we'll add in the ham. Just keep a little bit back for a nice garnish on your soup. Mix the ham in and then bring back to the boil before serving. It's green, it's meaty and it's delicious. So there we are, pea and ham soup. It'll certainly warm the cockles of your heart, which makes me wonder just how many other shellfish are inhabiting my innards. I mean, in my heart there's mussels, there's cockles, apparently, whelks,